We're going to talk today about 5 steps that you can do to increase your wealth and build a profitable, rich future. You might say these steps are simple, but they may not always be easy. It'll take commitment and time. I'll give you a hint. It's not playing the lottery every week. And you don't have to be making a 6-figure income. Implement these steps and it will lead you to greater purpose, stronger relationships, and less stress. My name is Elisa. I've been in the financial and insurance industry helping folks protect their future for 2 decades now. Now let's get started with this roadmap to financial success. Now the first 2 steps lay down the foundation. The first one is your mindset. How we think affects how we behave, and this affects our thoughts and our actions. Let me be clear. We all have to evaluate how we think. No matter how you were brought up, negative thinking patterns can get in the way. But because we're humans, we're created in the image of God, we have the capacity to change our thinking and our actions. Now the question is, do you live in an abundance mindset or a scarcity mindset? An abundance mindset believes there's plenty of opportunity and resources all around. Generosity and abundance are everywhere for all to share. A scarcity mindset believes there are limited resources and their focus is on fear and lack. An abundance mindset focuses on growth and potential. Do a mental check. Are you thinking in abundance or scarcity? Step 2. Knowledge and financial literacy. Read books and educate yourself. Our schools don't teach us much about managing money. Most of us grew up clueless about the basics like budgeting, investing, or even how to build credit. Schools don't teach us much about positive moral character or the power of our minds and thought patterns. Here's a few books that I've read that's made a difference in my life. Let's start with the classic, Think and Grow Rich. This is by Napoleon Hill. He interviewed 500 self-made millionaires to write this classic bestseller. The principles he talks about in the book brings down psychological barriers that prevent abundance, and he also mentions positive patterns of thinking to focus on. The one I liked is the power of our imagination, which is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Use it for good and creativity. Other books worth mentioning are Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. He tells a story of his 2 dads and how they live and think, and in that way, he shows the principles of wealth building. A really interesting book for me is The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. It was well written and easy to read for me, and once I got into it, I couldn't put it down. It helped me to understand how limited beliefs around the issues of money can really set you back. I really evaluated my relationship and thoughts about money. I realized in the book that a lot of my life, my thoughts about money was too complicated and kind of taboo if I focused my time and energy around money, and that it was a bad or selfish thing. And that's really further from the truth. Taking the time to think right and learn skills that will set you on a good path to prosperity is a good thing. Now, I also want to mention the Bible. This is the ultimate roadmap for life. God is a God of abundance, love, blessings, and generosity. What book has made a profound impact for your life? Write it in the comments below. The next step is budgeting and spending wisely. It's easier than ever now to track your spending because they have those budgeting apps that you can use, and a lot of them are free or low cost. These platforms help you to live within your means and keep track of your spending, keep up on subscriptions. They'll cancel or negotiate the terms, and and a lot of them evaluates wasteful spending and keeps you on a resourceful budget. The first one is Rocket Money. It's easy to use and affordable. They have a free version or low-cost paid one. Empower is the second one. It offers financial analysis and good retirement planning tools. They have a free version. Simplify by Quicken analyzes your spending and has a budgeting tool. Now you can easily set up your own basic plan. Here's a popular strategy to follow. It's called the 50-30-20 rule. 50% of the after-tax income goes towards essentials like utilities, rent, and mortgage and groceries. 30% go to your wants like your hobbies, entertainment, going out to eat. 20% is for saving, investing, and giving. Now you can tweak the percentages depending on your income and your cost of living. The important thing is to set up a system that you'll stick with over time. Make sure when your circumstances change, like a pay raise, you can change those percentages and give more or save more. So this leads us right into step number 4, which is saving, investing, and giving. You don't have to make a large income to save, invest, and give. Here's a story about an average guy, Ronald Reed, who worked as a gas station attendant, then as a janitor with a modest income all his life. And when he retired, 30 years later, he was a millionaire. That's because of the power of compound interest over time. Saving and investing in a place where you're growing your money is the key to the average everyday Joe to reach financial freedom. Put your money into your 401k at work, or open a brokerage account like Charles Schwab, Fidelity, or Vanguard. Invest in the S&P 500 stocks, mutual funds, and ETFs. 80% of American millionaires are self-made, and they are mostly made through building their own business or investing in stocks or in real estate and winning the lottery. All right, maybe not the last one so much. Having worked as an insurance agent for many years has been a powerful source of residual income for me. My efforts have continued to pay off through a steady stream of passive income. I've also taken steps in learning new skills. I've finished my Chartered Financial Consultant designation, CHSC. These courses have given me a deeper understanding of financial principles, the power of investing, insurance protection, optimizing tax strategies, Social Security, and Medicare. Now, giving is another principle of abundance. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down and shaken together. The opposite of fear of lack is generosity and giving. Step number 5 is protect your wealth with insurance and an emergency fund. This is a financial pain point that many people overlook. I see this all the time. People just think, it's not going to happen to me. They skip the insurance to save a buck or two. However, a car accident, medical emergency, like an illness or a job loss even, can wipe out years of progress in an instant. That's why protecting your wealth is just as important as building it. Start with the core 4: health, home, auto, and life. Other options for protection, especially as we get older, is long-term care insurance, disability, and critical illness insurance. Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba, once said, buying insurance cannot change your life, but it can prevent your lifestyle from being changed. Make sure you set aside an emergency fund as well. This is also important. Aim for 3 to 6 months worth of essential expenses saved in a liquid account, like a high-yield savings account. This is your financial safety net. That's what will keep you afloat when life throws you a curveball. Financial wellness isn't about luck and numbers. It's more about learning and planning, something we can all do. And this gives you peace of mind knowing that you're prepared for whatever life throws your way. So here's my challenge to you. Pick one of these steps that we talked about today, or anything that moves you closer to prosperity and abundance, and commit to it. Whether it's reading a book, starting a side business, setting up a budget, or opening an investment account, saving more in your 401k at work. What are your thoughts? And share it in the comments below. Is there a book that you would recommend that has made an impact in your life? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, ciao.